Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God. Four passes. Hi Kirtana, Cheryl Calamari, hi. I am so sorry, y'all. Oh my God, I'm about just ready to cry now because it's like it's really very frustrating for me, and I just don't know how to handle this because it's it's just crazy. So it's um, it's just crazy. I have no idea what to do. I don't know how to go about any of this. It's very frustrating for me. Um, it has been it's been a little bit crazy. So here we go. I'm trying to kind of, yeah, there we go. So hi Sherilyn. No wait, I'm sorry, I can't see. Cheryl for pair. Wait. Charlney, Frank, Tammy Smith, Kathleen Cheney, Blondie RX, Delvin H. Oh my God. Y'all, I literally was like, 1 second. I'm feeling a little emotional and a bit teary eyed because this has been a struggle, y'all, with my technology stuff, and it never used to be so bad. On and off, I'd have some minor issues. I was able to fix it myself. But what is really frustrating to me is, and I'm so sorry for sounding like a broken record, you have no idea how many self help YouTube videos I have watched, how many times I've called Sony camera, how many times I've called OBS or the Streamlabs, how many times I've called Apple for tech support. Everybody is saying everything is fine, everything is fine. I could show you like a whole box of like, how they talk about the card readers and the USB cables and the HDMI cables, and I've spent so much of money just buying those dang cables, just because they say some cables are not compatible with the Sony camera, then it won't be compatible with the MacBook Pro, and it's just freaking driven me insane. And the amount of money I've spent, and the Sony camera, this whole setup, y'all, I swear to God, I'm not trying to gloat over here, but it is not cheap, because I got the whole thing. I got the speaker, the microphone, I got the stand. This is a good, and I wanted something sturdy because these cameras are supposed to last forever. And I said, buying an expensive camera, I want to make sure the tripod is sturdy and good and I can swivel and move and adjust, right? I don't want the whole thing to topple over after spending so much money on the camera. And then the lens is extra, and the bag is, you want a bag because you want to keep it safe. Oh my God, unfreaking believable, y'all. It's I'm so sad because y'all know I'm sorry, I'm venting, okay? I'm not a big YouTube channel. I don't get sponsor videos. People are not sending me stuff to review because that's not how big my channel is. I mean, I'm still new, in terms, still very small, I should say, in terms of my viewership. And yeah, part of that is probably because of my health issues. I haven't been consistent in posting videos, so the channel also doesn't grow exponentially as fast as you think. Or maybe my content is just plain uninteresting to people, I don't know. But if I had like a bigger, and I don't earn anything from YouTube. I mean, y'all know, whatever y'all contribute, which I'm so grateful for, YouTube takes. I'm not griping about the fact that nobody's contributed. That's not what I'm saying, so please don't get me wrong. Y'all donate, and I always say the best thing y'all can do to support me is to come here and participate in these lives and readings and send me messages and communicate with me. But YouTube takes a cut, and yeah, they're a business and they have to. But if I had the kind of a revenue where I had like, oh, I'm a big enough channel, I have the money coming in from whatever ads or whatever. And another thing on the ads, a lot of y'all were complaining that mid-roll the ads would kind of just like, I mean, in the middle of your video, the live stream, the ads would pop up, but you cannot go back and watch it. So I was like, screw that, no more ads on my live until I'm done and it's converted from a live to a video. Then the ads will come, and you hardly get anything out of it. So I was thinking, if my channel was big and I had all that fancy money coming in and all, then I would be, to heck with this. I'll just dedicate a desktop computer and set up my camera and just stick it over here in one place and not move it and not budget. And in all honesty, I have a laptop. Okay, it's a small MacBook Pro, and I use it for work. I use it for my personal thing. Whenever I want to send emails or watch YouTube videos myself, or my channel recordings. So it's like, oh, this is just ridiculous. And the technology, the whatever the issues I'm struggling with, y'all, it's becoming more intense. And I don't understand, because I feel like every one of these companies, okay, Apple, the Streamlabs, whatever software I use, service I use, it's only, everybody has independently said everything is fine. So why then am I having issues? So I hope that y'all will send me positive energy, please, so I can overcome this bullcrap and not sound like such a broken record. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just drives me insane. And just so you know, Mark is even less tech savvy than I am. Seriously, he is even less tech savvy than I am. So, all right, y'all. So we are here. We are here. Thank God for that. Thank you, folks, for being so patient with me and for sticking on. Such is life. And I want to go quickly grab a glass of water after all this. I swear I'll be back. Give me just a second. Oh. Not for you, baby. Just for mama. So I'm back with my glass of water. Oh my goodness. It's just crazy, how this stuff happens. And so the premise of doing this, so thank you so very much, everybody. I so appreciate y'all for not not leaving the sinking ship and saying, okay, she's just a joke, she's a waste of time. And I'm sure it's annoying for y'all also. So I truly I'm trying to hold it together at the moment. I truly apologize. I'm not doing any monkey business. I'm not purposefully doing all these delay tactics and all. I'm just not. In fact, I'm fairly punctual. So, okay, enough of my bull crap. Okay, thank God we are on. We're here. We're good. Life is good, right? I'm appreciative. I'm better than most. Not as good as some others, but you know what? You keep on keeping on. So, Delvin, Lady Sapphire, C, Marjorie McConnell, Forpet, thank you. Blondie RX, yeah, Mercury is retrograde until 15 December. I know that, but this has been going on for a while. Maybe just Mercury in my astrology chart is not sitting in a good spot at the moment, so who knows. Ooh. Kelly, then Peanut Shell. I'm sure I missed a bunch of you all. So again, all right. Sherlyn left. Okay. So the premise of doing today's videos is simply to, I was thinking, what shall I do? Should I do a case or whatever? And somebody had asked for Nipsey Hussle. Hi, Rachel Carter. I feel I have to apologize, because it's because of you viewers I am doing what I'm doing, and I'm here. So it's respectful, and I have to hold myself accountable for such things, because if I have a YouTube channel, I made a commitment to deliver something, and I have a bunch of subscribers like y'all, and I have to deliver. So I feel terrible about it, but thank you again. So I was like, what are we going to do? What reading? And I wasn't feeling anything in particular. So I decided today we'll just leave it open. What I will do is, hello Rachel, hello everybody. It's only 7:23. Oh, Alia, hi Alia, how are you? Ooh, so, just bling marks. Thank you, Peanut Shell. So what I thought was, okay, y'all, here I should have done it only for subscribers today. So today we will do a completely different thing. Okay, I will just take questions for what's the word? Uh, Cases. Thank you so much. Integrity is very, very important, correct? And y'all, let me share something else with y'all, okay? This is off the subject, y'all. I have never been shy about, talking about my age or whatever. I just turned 58 on November 23rd. I'm clearly not a spring chicken. I'm very appreciative of you know, waking up every day alive. Thank God for that. Uh, yeah, Kelly, I will. So hang on, let me just finish the spiel. I'm still wah mood. Uh, but I recently experienced just a couple days ago bullying. Okay, I suppose I am a senior when considering the people who did this. It's very unfortunate in this day and age. Our youngsters, for the most part, not all youngsters, lack ethics. They know right from wrong, but they don't give a flip about it. They lack integrity, they lack honesty, and they have no principles. And when you are in an environment which is predominantly that age group, and again, I'm not saying everybody in that age group is like that. No, there are a lot of awesome, very mature, very accomplished, awesome young adults, right? I'm talking about between the ages of, say, 18, 19 to also 25, 26 years old, that age group. Man, they are just unbelievably vicious. It's if I can't even comprehend behaving in that manner when I was that age, let alone any age. So as an adult who comes from an industry where I have experience, I have the academic background, and I'm seeing something that is clearly wrong and inappropriate, and I make it known, they don't like it. These kids don't like to be called out. They just don't. Again, not all kids, at least I call them kids because obviously they're way, way much younger than me. But they just don't like it. And I firsthand experienced bullying, ageism, and I firsthand experienced how incredibly uncouth young adults in that age group are and can be. One more time, this is not everybody. Okay, so please don't blanket my statement that saying that I said that about all people in that age group. No. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. There are 20 different ways I could have reacted. They are, and I would have been justified in every one of those reactions. But I just said what I had to say in a very, very short, I said, this is truly what happened, and this is what it is. And they chose, let's not get into it, the couple of people, they chose absolutely not to even and say, oh, wait a second, this doesn't sound right. Let's go look at the security cameras, or let's look at if who else was standing around and what did they witness. And it is so convenient. And honestly, y'all, I do feel that these two adults around my age, or actually a little younger than me, maybe 40s, they themselves were individually terrified of these young kids. I could see it in their eyes. They were not going to do anything because they themselves were afraid of retaliation by these young kids. And it just blew my mind. I was like, what in God's freaking world has just happened? Like, I can't even comprehend. So I just said, you know what? Thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best. Have a great day. And I left. Because I was like, I am not going to let this bullcrap affect me. And I didn't, it's not a question of feeling hurt and all. I wasn't like feeling hurt about any of that. My mind could not wrap around and accept the behavior I saw from this particular age group, of this particular group of young adults. Like, I just could not comprehend how in God's world do they behave in this manner and get to stay employed. How in God's world do they even qualify for getting a freaking job? How? And then I thought about it. I said, a lot of these corporations are hiring, it's a known fact, right? They hire these young kids who are like high school pass or high school dropouts, or, oh, I'm going to evening school, or I'm going to whatever college or whatever, because they pay them the minimum wages, whatever they can get away with. It's cheap labor. And they don't give a flip about, every employee is a representative of the company they work with, right? Or work in. I don't think a lot of these corporations really give a flip about it. They don't care. And those who have the experience, the energy, the maturity, they are all getting phased out. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a job. I don't have to worry about any of that. I mean, some days my field of work is very frustrating, but that's a different thing, right? I get to work whenever I want to, take contracts as I please. If I don't want to, I don't have to. That's a different thing. But in an environment where you are serving the public and you have a business that is running and standing because public is coming of their own free will to your particular business and patronizing, they have a lot of options, but they choose to spend their money, their coin with you. And you have people like this. I mean, I'm going to say some harsh words. The shitty scumbag individuals working there, unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable. Don't even ask me the race of those individuals. I'm not getting into that, because it doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what whether you're a man, identify as a man, or that's another story that don't even. Whether you identify as a male or a female, it's not even that. It's that age group of people. What are their parents doing? That only goes to show the kind of families they come from. And I bet you all those behaviors are learned from the adults in their house or household. It's just crazy. So anyway, oh, thank God I don't work with teens. So Love UMJ says, I never have trouble with teens at all. I work with them a lot. I don't like little bratty kids. No, it's like I said, it's not everybody. Now keep in mind, y'all, I have volunteered for years and years and years in organizations where we have a lot of these young adults in that very same age group who come and volunteer. Awesome experience. Never had a problem. This is the first time I've experienced it, y'all. I have been in positions, as far as my career is concerned, where I had teams of people under me, and yes, they were all these age groups. I never had a problem. But just now I'm like, where did these pieces of dingleberry shitheads pop up from? I mean, unbelievable. And then you think about, I can truly say this because I am an American, you think about the state of this country and you wonder, is that the next, oh, let's leave this place let's leave this place in a better shape than when we found it, and yada yada. How idealistic. I'm sitting here and thinking, we slog, we do this, we do all that, and we are going to leave this country in the hands of this group of shitheads. I mean, like, how extremely sad is that for the future of America? It's just unbelievable. And I really feel that truly America as a country, as such, I have myself in the past decade, like most of us, have witnessed it kind of regressing. And now you see all this drama with all these kids and the stuff they are doing. And I'm like, what are we leaving for? Like, what are they're going to, imagine 10 years from now, 20 years from now, those kids are going to be in their mid 40s or whatever. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what they would do if you were to hand over a powerful country like America to them? I mean, I'm hoping that we would get back to the original, you know what I mean? So all those things like run around in my head, and I'm like, what in the world is going on here? It's unbelievable, y'all. And blatantly, y'all, it's blatantly they are thieving, and they look you in the eye and they freaking thieve, and they just walk away, and you can't do anything. Of course, our legal system is another mess. It's like, how? Oh, okay. I need to shut up because I'm kind of bring back Leave It to the Beaver. Yeah, it's very sad. It's very, very sad. So, yeah, the attitude and entitlement of these kids, man, they don't. Okay, I'm going to delve a little bit into this. So, one of the experiences I had is I was shopping something and I saw this thing that I wanted, and I was like, wanted because part of the Christmas gift season, whatever. And this is not what the story is based on, but this is part of it. Okay, not story, my experience. This is not just that. I'm holding it in my hand and I'm shopping and browsing around and this and that and looking and all that, and this female walks up to me and she goes, oh, what size is that? And I'm like, yeah, whatever size, right? And she said, oh, okay. And she walks away, and I was like, okay, just the way she said it, there's something off. And then I see her just circling me, and then she comes back and she comes directly ahead of me. She comes straight, and she's literally like, I have to stop myself. Otherwise, momentum wise, I would have walked into her. And she puts her hand on the hanger, and she says, you don't need that. It's not going to look good on you anyway. And she grabs it from my hand. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. I could have gotten aggressive and I could have said, bitch, to get your hands, we could have gone that route. But that's not me. And I said, excuse me, miss, no, you may not have it. It doesn't matter whether it looks good on me or not. That's none of your business. I have got my hands on it first. It is in my control and I am buying it. So you can't have it. Y'all, she literally grabbed it away from my hand, where it like ripped out of my hand. And you know how those hangers, they have the clips for the trousers, those little clips. It snagged my ring and my ring flew off. And I'm like, this is a freaking expensive ring. I'll show you the ring. I was wearing this. You see that? It's a little turtle. It's got rubies and diamonds around it. And I'm like, this is a genuine piece of jewelry. I am not going to walk out of the store with this flying around somewhere. If it was costume jewelry, I would have been like, to heck with it. So I'm busy looking for my ring. And so while I was looking for the ring, if I didn't have the ring, I would have confronted her even further. But I was like, screw that. Let's find this ring. This ring is way more than 100 times more expensive than what I was. That piece of clothing she grabbed from my hand. And that was it. And she ran away. When I found my ring, and then I kind of stood up, I was like, wait a second. Did that really happen? Yes, it did. She has the audacity. I end up seeing her at the checkout counter. And she turns and she looks at me and she's got this very sly grin on her face. I'm like, girlfriend, listen, child. Just remember this. Karma is a bitch. And just remember this. And this is another thing I want to say, y'all. You never want to pull shitty stunts like that on people. You do not know how much power that person has in terms of esoteric power, okay, experience. I'm like, child, no bueno. What you did just now was absolutely inappropriate. And she was there with her father and her mother. Now, I could have gone up and I could have said, excuse me, I just want to share with you what your daughter did and all. And I thought about it. I said, if she has behaved in that manner, likelihood is she has seen that behavior at home, which means that the parents also would behave in the same manner, which means this thing is going to escalate, which means the cops are going to come, and look at my skin color. Who do you think the cops are going to believe? I'm just throwing it out there. So then I thought, well, fuck it. Security cameras are there. They can pull it up and they can see. If the cops come, also they can see. And then I thought about it. And I'm standing in line, 3 people behind them. And I was thinking about it. And I said, Kirtana, is it really worth your time to be confronting them and dealing with all this bullshit? And I was like, no, it's not worth my time. Let her ride. Because karma is going to catch up with her. Imagine that. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that. So all right, y'all. I know you could have reacted that way. So, all right, y'all. So today, let's just ask questions. Enough of gabbing and talking about this and talking about that and all. Let's just get to it because we've been like frustrated, right? Yeah, they wouldn't have done anything. All right. Let's ask questions, y'all. And just keep in mind that when you ask a question, give me a second, okay? Otherwise, it'll get away with the, Ask me any case. I'm not going to go into deep reading. Today is dedicated to just ask me questions. Ask me any case. Somebody asked me just now about, can we ask about, oh, had I been with Bernie, she wouldn't have done that. Yeah. Go ahead, y'all. Let's look at questions. Summer Wells. Okay, let's get Summer Wells. We're not doing in-depth reading. Yes, the CEO. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Give me a second. Summer Wells. Sebastian Rogers. Hold on. John Benet Ramsey. Right. So I'll do a Summer Wells really quick because, and then I'll do the John Benet. Sorry, Kelly. I know your question was first. Actually, I should do John Benet because Kelly asked me the question first. Okay. Whoa. All right, buddy. Queen of Wands. Very interesting. Queen of Wands, Four of Cups, and Princess of Wands. So it's like starting off with very intense action and needing to take action. I do feel her mother's energy is coming through quite strongly over here. And then you have the Four of Cups, and there is a dissatisfaction and an emotionally not being fulfilled in terms of the situation, the case, whatever. And then you have the Princess of Wands, which I do believe is the young lady John Benet Ramsey. Oh, this card is, hang on 1 second. So I do believe that between the mother and daughter, there has been also some discontent. So either, John Benet, she was a very young girl, a child, maybe feeling that, oh my God, sorrow, y'all. See, maybe feeling like, mom's too strict because, pageantry and all that is a lot of work, right? You have to be on a schedule, yada, yada. So some emotional dissatisfaction, disconnect, hurt between the mother and child. And then you have the Three of Swords, which is absolute betrayal. So who is the one who feels betrayed? Who's the one who feels betrayed? But see, here's another thing. Regardless of who's the one who feels betrayed, we have the Mentor of Wands, which says there is a suggestion, there is an absolute push, a intense push to take action to reopen the case, as we have seen, right? But here's the thing. Reopening the case is again going to bring the case to you're almost going to feel like whatever comes of it, like, oh, we have all the information, we have to kind of put it out there, but they won't bridge the gap. So think about, you have a cliff over here, you have a cliff over here, and you're like, I've come all the way here. Oh, that's an easy jump. I can jump over and go, but they're not actually going to jump over there because they don't want to. Again, that's whole betrayal thing is because if they do bridge that gap and do make the announcement, somebody else is going to be betrayed, meaning they will be called out, so they don't want that. And you have futility. No, y'all, I doubt very much if that case is ever going to be resolved. Okay, so that was John Benet Ramsey. Let's look at Summer Wells. Hang on one second. Summer Wells. Oh, interesting. We have the Six of Cups and then we have the Ten of Swords. Oh. And Seven of Swords. See, I'll say this one more time. As far as the Summer Wells case is concerned, I'm going to pull up the... We're talking about current energies. And before I go any further, let me just say, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions, okay? So I do believe, as far as Summer Wells is concerned, there was there is a feeling of regret. I wish we could go back and change certain things. But unfortunately, we cannot do that, because if you go back and change certain things, that would bring about complete and total ruin. In other words, bring certain evidences up to the forefront. It's like you're going and you're looking for gold, and you know how they get the sand in that sieve and they do this and all that. So I feel like the evidence is going to rise up to the top, and that evidence is going to be really, really detrimental to certain individuals involved. But there is also a great attempt at being made to keep the case as a futile endeavor. You get what I mean? I don't even know why those words are popular. Like it's almost like no matter what happens, it's futile. It's not going to arrive at anything. Queen of Wands are very, very strong, very adamant, stubborn, can be a little bit lazy. Female energy is central to all of this. The Mentor of Discs is saying there is some advice, some push towards making some decisions with regards to finances, and somehow that is tied to this case. Okay, moving on. Next question is like, let's look at Sebastian Rogers, the CEO, and then Sebastian Rogers. Hang on, Alia, hang on. The CEO, whatever his name is. Yeah. Oh. Y'all, for the CEO, we have Ace of Swords, the Devil, the Nine of Discs, that is the Nine of Coins, and then we have the King of Wands. I will tell you this, Ace of Swords, this whole thing that was carried out was very planned, very strategic, clarity of thought in terms of carrying out this particular endeavor. And this is because of the control, the power, the advantage this particular individual, the CEO, had in terms of controlling a particular situation, and I will say particularly two people. Okay, and that was all for the gains in terms of Nine of Discs, Nine of Coins, all for finances, right? Even though the strategically maneuvering all of this, whatever he did, could have left this particular individual in a financial situation that would have been quite stable, like, you know, you're going to be taken care of, everything is going to be fine. In spite of that, it was through that manipulation of finances also that that these other two individuals were kept almost like bonded to this guy, and he was controlling. So be it two individuals, like two people just like us, or two entities, I feel like two individuals. So they felt bonded to him. They had to break the chains. They had to get rid of it, because somehow okay, y'all. For entertainment purposes only, these are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions. I have nothing to say with regards to the CEO's family. Trust me, his family is going to be fine, his wife is going to be fine, the kids are going to be fine, materialistically, okay? They're all going to be fine. They're not going to be hurting for one dang thing. They don't have to worry about their insurance company, not health insurance, not covering this and covering that. They're going to be fine. I don't feel sad about it. I really don't. Now, do I individually stand to gain anything from his passing? No. And do I have a United Insurance? No, I don't. But I'm just saying, think about all the number of people who have been affected by corporate greed. And this individual, there's something very amiss about him. This individual is not as he seems. There's a lot of stuff that he has been playing with behind the scenes. And I'm going to go so far as to say, intensely so for the past 15 months. There has been something stewing, brewing, and he has been strategically moving things around and doing this and doing that and all. That's all under the cover of protection provided by another individual. Now, I will say, this is wealth mismanagement. This is also, is it refraining? No, it's like not allowing certain individuals to have that wealth that is rightfully theirs, or financial, like, I'm going to hold on to you and control you so that you cannot access that finances, and two particular individuals. So it's like these people wanted to cut ties from him because they felt that he had a lot of power, and they were like, nah, we can't afford that. Then you have the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands here talks about somebody with a lot of charm, a lot of courage, not afraid to take action, and willing to go and do the hard work, do the you have a planner, you have an executor. So this is the person who's like, I'm going to go and put that plan into action, and not at all afraid to do that. But here's the thing, let's get this guy out. I don't think with the four of coins popping up, they're holding on to whoever is responsible for this, or really behind the scenes of this, is holding on to information, is holding on to evidence, and who's not going to allow it to come to the forefront. So I do feel the individual who took him out is somehow protected. Okay, moving on. So, okay, then Sebastian Rogers. Hang on. Where is Sebastian? There's so much more to that CEO's case. Yeah, so much more. Okay, let's do this for Sebastian Rogers. I'm only going to take the cards that fell on the table, the face up. Okay, this is very, very, very weird. For Sebastian Rogers, we have a lot of earthen energy, like your 6 of coins, your 8 of cups, and your 9 of coins. So there is going to be success, but emotionally also, hang on one second, y'all. There's a lot of money involved in this. Oh, okay. Look, y'all. Sebastian Rogers is not that case is, there is somebody, okay, every single case, there's always somebody who knows exactly what happens. But what has happened? In this case, I do say that there is an individual who holds the key to all of this and knows exactly what happened, but tapping into that individual and getting that individual to come forward and actually give up the secrets is going to be very difficult, because that individual is what's the word I can say? Very crafty, very crafty, very wears a mask and takes the mask off. You won't believe it. But there's also a lot of money over here. Lot of money. For some reason, money is a big thing. I don't know whether Sebastian had an inheritance and all this drama was because of the inheritance. But if they really, whether they find him alive or not is not the question at this point. It is finding the perpetrator. That's what I'm saying. Buddy, what's up? Come here, buddy. What's going on? Okay, he's walking around like, do you want to go out? Y'all, I'll just let him out really quick, okay? I'm so sorry. Hang on. Buddy, do you have to do this right now when I had so much? Come on, let's get your ass on. Go outside. Come on. Okay, I'm so sorry, y'all. I have to, in another 5 minutes, 2 minutes, I have to go back and let him back in the house. I'm alone right now, so I wonder if he had some inheritance, and that was or maybe like somebody had billed him something, and that was an issue. Okay, so let's look at Alia asked me a question. Will Tupac or Notorious Big? Okay, let's ask. Tupac. His justice. Oh. Absolutely. Justice will come for Tupac. Absolutely. Justice will be served. Absolutely. In fact, it's being worked on right now. Absolutely. Okay. Tupac. Let's talk about him for a second. Justice is going to be served. Right now, whatever is going on behind the scenes, I don't know about that case, but they are working on it. So what is the chariot card? The chariot card talks about finding all the, okay, how do we, it's balance, it's momentum, yada yada, but finding all the evidence to make it a smooth sailing case. And then you have the Eight of Wands. It's going to come about pretty swiftly, actually. Tupac's case, I do believe justice will be served. But here's the thing. Not every individual who was involved and responsible for his death are going to be are alive, are going to be around to serve time. So it'll become like a pay restitution, is it? No, pay some sort of a compensation from their estate. Get what I'm saying? But that's what they're worried about. They're like, oh, wait a second. Does that, yeah, here's the thing, y'all. There will be justice. Absolutely, there'll be justice. But the people who are around and who know that, you know what, now they're going to go after my dad's estate or my mom's estate or whatever, they are going to be, I'm just using that as an example, they are actually running scared. They're like, what do we need to do to safeguard our estates? Because nobody wants to give up their money. Biggie, what I need for Biggie? Strength. See, for Biggie, there was a point I want to say about 8 years ago where they would have been justice served. There was a lot of support, there was a lot of, work done, and something transpired, and then what happened? The evidence, the whatever, the case, the whatever, it was like they buried their head under the sand. But there is an opportunity for that to be resolved. There is an opportunity for that to be resolved. Absolutely, it will be resolved. Ace of Cups, absolutely. Oh, is he just sitting there, y'all? Let me go let this goofus back in the house. I'll be back. Oh my God, money driving me insane right now. Oh. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. He is such a scaredy cat. I swear, it's like he's afraid to go pee. It's just mild, little bit drizzle. He's afraid to go and pee. I have to go stand there because he's probably afraid the rain's going to come and get his wee wee. I tell you, this big Saint Bernard dog is so full of drama. Y'all, he will not, even in the backyard when I let him out to go, potty break or pee break, he will not go and pee. Even if I stand at the door and say, okay, go, Bunny, he will not. I have to go with him. I'm like, ridiculous. Okay. Ellen DeGeneres, hang on. Did I miss another one? Let me see. He caused, wait. Then I heard he was supposed to testify on insider trading to do with Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she's another. Anyway, insider. You know who the other guy who's the head of the SEC right now? I forget his name. He's another big scoundrel. I'm just saying. Ellen DeGenerate. I never liked her. Never cared for her. Hi, Debbie. Actually, Debbie, you're fine because the party got started really late. Anyhow, Ellen DeGeneres. I'm going to say Ellen DeGeneres better get her shit together, and she had better get everything straightened out and done, because even though she may have left the country and gone to another country, she is not exempt from or untouchable in terms of some of the drama that's going to be coming around her way. I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to have somebody file a civil suit against her. Absolutely won't be surprised if that happens. Absolutely. And she is associated with Diddler. Absolutely. Bunch of nasty people. Yeah, that group of people, they're all going to be silenced, or silenced as in called out. But none of them are going to suffer financially, y'all. I hope you all understand this. All those rat bastards, they all have their monies together. They are going to be fine in spite of the fact that they ruined so many lives, did so many nasty things. They are not hurting. You think they care? What do they care about? They have a roof over their head. They have all their fancy cars and their jets and their yachts and all that. They are all sitting fine. They don't care. They have no morals, y'all. Their moral compass is non-existent. Those people are. All this drama is just a blimp on the road for Ellen DeGeneres and the likes of her. They'll be like, oh yeah, oh, that was so annoying, man. Anywho, that's the attitude. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. These are allegedly my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions, okay? So don't come after me. I'm just saying my opinion. So y'all, have any of y'all started feeling static at this time of the year? I do. Crazy static. Okay, who else? Appreciate your mama. Oh, I didn't even know that, Susan. Okay, so wait, I missed something. Love has lost a cat. I think I answered this question the last time also. Weren't you, when you were in the chats? Cat. I'm surprised because what I'm seeing is this cat is doing fine in somebody's house with a lady. So you may have lost the cat, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else has adopted him or her, and your cat, he or she is living a good life, I feel. With another lady, a female, I don't know anything beyond that. I'm sorry. I mean, losing a pet is crazy. and I can't even comprehend. But okay. Okay, so then we have, has Suzanne Morphew been found? Yeah, she has been, isn't she? They found her skeletal remains. Uh, they found her skeletal remains. Okay, let justice prevail. They think they are superior. Yeah, their heart is in the bank account. Absolutely. Do you think cats have souls? Because I ran over my sweet. Oh no. Well, you didn't do it on purpose. Of course, they are. Every living being has a soul. If you didn't do it on purpose, so yeah, cat hates says I'm a cat. That's too funny. All right, so let's see. Somebody had some other questions. Nasty Pelosi. Oh my God, that woman looks scary, doesn't she? I mean, forget about Democrat or Republican, whatever. She really freaking looks scary, y'all. Oh, Lady Sapphire, she has been found? Oh, interesting. So, she just randomly popped on my head. Okay. Okay. Any other questions, y'all, with regards to any other case? Nobody, after all that drama that I went through, nobody has any questions? Don't ask me why Cash Patel is in my head right now. Let me do a quick card pull for Cash Patel. Whoa, whoa, we'll take them all. This was the first one, okay. Ooh, Cash Patel is sitting pretty, baby. Yeah. He's got to be kicking ass and taking names, man. But my, okay. Hang on 1 second, okay, Kelly? Cash Patel, we have 6 of Cups, the Sun card, happiness, that's the 9 of Cups, the Empress, and Justice. Cash Patel is going to be doing well. I don't have his date of birth or whatever. He's going to be doing well. I think he's going to be in a very he's in an appropriate position. So, okay. Kelly says, this is super random, but my deceased mother keeps coming around my brother. He lives in my grandmother's house, her mom's house. What is she trying to tell him? What is she trying to tell him? Let me answer this question for Kelly and we'll go back to Cash Patel. I don't have his date of birth or anything like that, but we'll do Kelly. Okay. So the warning is there is some strife. Kelly, this is for you. There is some strife in your brother's life. The warning is take the higher road in terms of the strife that you're having. Go and confine yourself, confine your thoughts, go within to figure out what the right way is or how to approach the situation. Because I feel like he is on a warpath with somebody or is in a disagreement with somebody and he wants to take quick action and go boom, boom, boom and be done with it. But the advice is no, don't do that. You're being hasty. You need to go a little inward and you need to take a step back and just do your own little bit of, sift your thoughts and get yourself sorted out, and then you will be able to address the situation appropriately. That was for Kelly. Hope that helped. She means Suzanne has been found. So there are 2 Suzannes. Suzanne Morphew's skeletal remains have been found. Suzanne Simpson. I don't think they found her, but they found some evidence of her, right? Wait, who commits suicide? Wait, who are we talking about? Hang on 1 second. What happened to Twitch? No, he did not commit suicide. Twitch did not commit suicide. Twitch. was about money. There was a lot of concern about business and money and things like that. And there is a lady who's involved over there, very sharp, very. I want to use the word saucy in terms of the way she speaks, but very harsh and almost comes across as being a Medusa. I'm sorry, but and then you have the prince. Yeah, no, y'all, this is business. This is like some dream, some plan that he realized something was amiss and he wanted to back out and he couldn't. And there's a whole bunch of debauchery going on here. There was something that went wrong. The beginning of his end started at a party, meaning there was some conversation had over there, and then it was like he disagreed, or he's like, no man, I don't think I can do this much longer, I want out, I want this. And then the seed was planted, oh yeah, to take care of him, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's go back to Kash Patel. Hang on, then somebody gave me his date of birth, right? So February 25th, 19... I don't... Hang on 1 second, let me grab some paper. What is his full name, you know? Kash Patel. February 25. Does anybody know his full name? February 25. He's Pisces, right? Pisces. Does anybody know? Hang on 1 second. Kash Patel, Kashyap, Pramod Patel, Kashyap. Oh my God. Hey, I'm doing a live show. I'll call you back. Bye. Sorry about that, y'all. Kashyap, Pramod, Vinod. He's got a long name, doesn't he? Give me 1 second. Whoa, hello. Stop throwing things around. Oopsie. You know, Kash Patel is going to do good. Okay. I think I already said that. 1H. 7. So 791 M 4 6 4 Vinod. What is 4 9 5 6 4 Patel 7 1. Give me 1 second, y'all. He's got a long name. L. Where are you? 3. Okay. 10 20 27. Okay. 10 plus 18 28. That's 10. That's 1. 10 20 27 31. That's 4. 10 plus 8 is 18, 8 plus 1 is 9. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, and then you have 2 plus 7 is 9. Look, Kash Patel is his position, we all know, whatever position he has been selected for, he's going to have a lot of fighting. He's going to be getting in people's faces. He's going to have a lot of pushback. He's going to have a lot of people, what's the word? Conflict, contentious position, a lot of conflict. He's going to be dealing with a lot of conflict. I would also advise Kash Patel to be very, very careful of his personal, physical safety and well-being. Okay. Yeah. So, will Trump be able to survive until the inauguration? Good question. Good question. The advice is, there is an advice. Their advice is be very careful about where and how you progress. In short terms, be very careful on how you tread, not threading a needle, tread your steps. Be very careful of how you tread forth. Does that make sense? You have to have balance. Yeah, you have to have balance. You have to have balance. And then he's got the Empress card. There is something cooking in the oven over there. He has to be very careful as to move his safety. Advice is to be very safe about how he moves forth. Okay? Oh shit. But Trump also has to be very, very careful about this whole thing he's going about. Oh, I'm going to pardon this one, I'm going to pardon that one. All that's fine and dandy because we know Biden did it. So Trump is going to say, well, if he can do it, why can't I? But he has to be very careful about who he's going to go about pardoning because that's going to be a big, big situation that could bring him down. Okay. Becky says Cash Patel is very easy on the eyes. Okay, who else? I want well, we already spoke about that, so let's get on and talk and see if anybody else has any other questions. Nobody has any questions? So, well, if your cat has been chipped, maybe you can find him. I mean, I don't know, but okay, let's move on. Give others a hi, Holly, how are you? Any other questions with regards to any other case? Actually, somebody asked, will we be okay moving into 2025? Somebody just asked that question. I think I've answered it in one of my other readings, but let's see. Right off the bat, we have the Fool card pop up for 2025. And the Eight of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Aye. Okay, we go with that guy. And the Five of Cups. No, y'all, I hate to say this, but no. The finance of the country, the finances of the country, the economy, people are like, oh, the moment okay, think about this for a second. Regardless of whether it's Trump or whoever or whichever Democrat or Republic, people think the moment a particular person comes into the office like that, everything will turn off and all. No, you may see that spike in the stock market and this and that and all that, but then it takes time for things to actually progress and the trickle effect to the trickle to come down to the general public, right? So I'm going to say, New Year's, there is going to be a little bit of sadness. There is going to be a little bit of, it's not all that we were given to understand, that it's not everything that was told. We didn't get everything that we were told we would get. So there's a little bit of disappointment. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, however, right? However, that disappointment is actually going to increase. So we're going from Eight of Cups to Five of Cups, okay? It's like Five of Cups is a little bit more, like, numerically 5 is lower than 8, but for me it says, the disappointment is going to be a little bit more, because 8 of Cups to me is emotionally being let down and walking away. 5 of Cups to me says intense, heartfelt disappointments. You get what I'm saying? Then you have the King of Swords and the Judgment of Ace of Discs. So there is going to be a very quick effort. There's going to be a very intense effort to very quickly do something at the government level to change the trend, to do something. But the problem is, right after that we have judgment, and you think, oh, judgment's there, everything is fine, everything is going to be fine. But no, these radical changes, these sweeping changes that the government is going to say, we're going to take quick action to put some changes in place, and those radical changes, is going to give the citizens some breathing time and whatever, which is followed by the ace of disc, which is money, which is the finances. That's not going to be enough. A little short changed, if you will, the and then you have the ace of swords, and then you have the queen of, no, y'all, I don't see that. There's going to be a little bit of an issue with also the Justice Department. I don't know how this is all tying in, but whatever plans the government puts in place to kind of ease the worries of the public is not going to be enough. But there's also going to be a lot of awakening of the publics. Like, people are going to now see with more clarity the game for what it is. I don't know, that's what I'm being told, whatever the heck that means. Yeah. Julian Assange, yeah, I absolutely think so. Becky says thank you. Oh, my pleasure. Sherilyn was there when I had that false start, and I think she got fed up and she left. And I don't blame her, because I had so much of trouble. 6 o'clock is when I actually had posted I'm going to do a live, and it took me almost an hour to get everything sorted out. So, Julian Assange, let me look at Julian. I fear for his health, though. His health is not good. His health is not good. I fear for his health. Alright, I need some water. I forgot today is Saturday. It feels like Sunday to me. What? Lady Sapphire saw that and it made me laugh. What was that? Will Edward Snowden be pardoned? Hang on one second. Okay. And she goes, Laurie Vanna. Oh, she's a piece of work, man. She is something else. Will Edward Snowden be pardoned? I have a feeling he'll be taken out sooner than he'll be pardoned. Oh, Delvin, yeah, you're in Australia, right? Yeah, so. Yeah, I will. I have to put it on my calendar. See, Temperance pops up here for Snowdown, followed by 6 of Cups. And yeah, I am very concerned for his safety, his physical safety. So let's put it on my calendar, y'all. Let's do this. I think I should put it on my calendar right now, because December, so 21st, let's do it on a Saturday, right? How about that? We'll do, how about we do it on the 6th of, 6th, 20th, which is a Friday, or 21st? Which would be better? Oh, New Zealand. Which would be better, 20 or 21st? So, New Zealand here, she goes, we'll do that. I'll figure it out. We have just another couple of weeks, right? So, I'll post something, schedule something, and I'm going to get my shit together with this dang camera. I swear to God, if that's the last thing I do. Friday is better. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. We'll figure it out. So, I'll put it on my calendar. Live stream. HRIST. Christmas surprise. We do it at 6 p.m. Okay? So, I'm not going to schedule it just yet, because it's on my calendar, though I won't schedule it just yet, because I'm going to get this dang camera all sorted on Monday. That's on my agenda. I'm taking some time off to actually go to their service center and figure out what the hell's going on. Uh, ET UFO sightings, are they real or government made? Oh, that's a good question. I want to get this camera fixed because I have something in mind for the Christmas special. Like I want the camera to focus on my table because I want to lay out something over there here on the table like a game. I think I kind of have something in mind, and there'll be gifts obviously and stuff like that. So UFO sightings. Wow, this is just a little crazy. So I see that there is our aerospace fighters fighting for dominion with okay, this is so freaking way out there, man. Are you serious? Y'all, I'm going to say this. I believe that extraterrestrials, aliens, whatever, exist. I believe they have made numerous visits to this planet. I wouldn't be surprised if there is some kind of a back and forth going on. But here, to answer that question, it almost seems like there's a fight for dominion between us and them. And that's what all this is. So I'm not going to say every one of those crafts that we have seen are all alien. I do believe some of them belong to us too. Okay. Alia had a question. Alia, where is she? Alia, Zodiac Killer. I think I did a reading on the Hi Anne, how are you? I already did that reading, and I think as to what that was about. So let's go to the Zodiac Killer. What's your question about the Zodiac Killer? Zodiac Killer. Give me one card. I feel like I shouldn't be asking, but sorrow, man, virtue. Wow. Justice. Ooh. There's a lot of sorrow that his virtue, his individual, his virtue, his individuality, his whatever you want to call it, was questioned. He feels like very sad that he is being questioned. He's still being like a question mark. People are still like wondering, and they are like, and then there is this great need to find emotional balance, and actually he's seeking emotional guidance. But then you end up with justice, and justice is like, oh, balance and decisions and courts and yada. But then there's failure. So what this tells me is that whether he's here or gone or whatever doesn't matter, but he feels that justice was not, whatever justice was served was not enough. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't want to read. I feel like if I open that chapter, open the door, I'm going to be stuck with that energy all night long, and I don't want to do that. Susan, didn't you ask me that question the last time you were here? Okay, Debbie, hang on. Right, hang on. So Susan says, will I move quickly? I think I answered that question last time, didn't I? Wait, before that I have, oh, she's back from Christmas parade. How is it? Cold as heck, I bet. So it's wrong then. Wait. Hold on. So, will RFK Jr. be able to make a difference? And then Becky says either one. I don't know what Becky's referring to. Delvin says no problem. It's Sunday. Oh, got it. All right. So either one. Stephen Greer is wrong then. Okay, I don't even know who Stephen Greer is until I see his face. Let me see who Stephen Greer is. Unless you want to tell me, Stephen. Who's Stephen Greer? Oh, UFOologist. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying anybody's wrong, everybody's wrong, and I'm right. These are just my observations and my opinions. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. Then, will I have to move quickly? Let's see. You have 6, so even if you do, you'll be fine because you have victory. So it's going to be good either way. So then, wait. Hang on. Will Karen Reed be found innocent in the second trial? Will there be a second trial? Hang on. Yeah, I'm not saying aliens are bad. I never said that. I never said aliens are bad. See, I think you didn't pay attention to what I said, but anyway, I'll come back to that. I'll circle back to that. Oh, baby, come here. Where are you going? Come here. Okay. Karen Reed. Let me shuffle again because my mind was elsewhere. Karen Reed. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, Debbie, for her. Because there's a clashing, there's another trial. Actually, 3 cases. 3 cases or 3 trials, I don't know. But 3 cases or 3 trials. She's got a bit of a struggle on her hands. She has got a bit of a struggle on her hands, Karen Reed. Yeah, she needs to be careful. She has to be careful. No, one way or the other, she's going to have some sort of an oppression. Some oppression is limitations, incarcerations, whatever, but oppressed or being controlled or being, and then I have the devil card here. 3 cases or 3 trials or 3 times a charm or something like that going on. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Delvin, I watched, okay. So see, I never said, to answer your question, I never said that the aliens were bad. I said it's like there is a fight for dominion between the humans and the aliens. I do believe they walk around us, and I'm like, you know what, boo, you do you, I be me, don't bother me, I won't bother you. That's fine. There's enough space for all of us. So, okay. I see what you're saying. See, I get it. Okay. Remember the movie about the Zodiac killer, Jake Gyllenhaal? Yeah. How factual is the Admiral Byrd story? I don't even know what that is. Admiral Byrd story. Prairie, I'm hearing, I probably live under a rock, y'all. BYRD. Admiral Byrd. Was he talking about some extraterrestrial whatever? I don't even know. How factual is the Admiral? Give me something. Is it extraterrestrial? It's what? Okay, I'll just ask Admiral Byrd. Hang on one second. Antarctica. I'm just going to ask the authenticity of Admiral Byrd. Okay, let's just ask that. Is it authentic? Whoa. There's a disappointment that the powers that be did not accept his version. So whoever this Admiral Byrd is, there's a disappointment that the powers that be did not accept what he said, and there was some discrimination. Whoa. Hey, I don't know the case, okay, but tell me. I feel like that there was some sort of a discrimination and some sort of a feeling scared or whatever, that, oh, what's going to happen, they're judging me, they're going to do this, they're going to do, and then he had to take action. He had to take action to kind of protect himself, and then they come out saying that you're cuckoo, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, but then there's a financial settlement. I don't know what this is, y'all. You have to tell me. And then with the financial settlement, everything is fine. Does this make sense? I don't even know what that Admiral Byrd case is, but does this make sense? You should be able to tell me, Carolyn, um, with that case. So I hope that answered your question, Carolyn Dorsey. Woo wee. Okay. Anybody have any other questions? Oh, is that right? Thank you for the confirmation. I appreciate it. I gotta go look it up because I find it fascinating. All of that the interstellar things, and absolutely makes sense. Oh, come on, y'all. Thank you, Lady Sapphire. Give me a thumbs up, everybody. I know y'all are probably pissed at me for all those delays, so I apologize. Any other questions? Do the gateway tapes that people use really open up your consciousness? It uses, yes, it does. Apple. Apple? Holy moly. It does happen, and there is it does happen, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up Admiral Byrd. Okay, C says, do the gateway tapes that people use really open up your consciousness? It uses hemi-sync technology. It does. Oh, my pleasure. Oh, absolutely, my pleasure. Look, okay, anything. Forget about those tapes, okay? Let's just say. What is meditation? Meditation is putting you in a zone where your mind is bereft of all external noises, the white noise, so you can focus on what you really need to focus, and allow have a clean slate so that you can allow whatever the universe wants to download into your brain, okay? In a simple way, I've just explained that. So anything that is going to put you in that state will open gateways to allow you to do this or that or whatever, right? Am I making any sense? Tell me I'm making sense. Okay. It does open up. You forget about all those hemi-sync technology and this and that and all that. Forget all about that. Just get any bell, like the Tibetan bells, that go. See, I have this little thing, but like I have this, right? But you're supposed to, can you hear that? It's still going. So you can do that, and it's just to train your mind, to clear your mind, to do whatever, and you can allow your consciousness to open to anything. Does that make sense? Okay, thank you for doing. Oh, my pleasure. No other questions? I was having a conversation with, I'm not going to mention the person's name, she's here. I did a reading for her, and we got her, after that we got around to talking about, certain people, certain gurus saying, oh, to open your third eye, to open your chakra, this, that, and all that stuff. And I was telling, I said, look, you don't need a guru to do all of that, you know. You just, like, who's anybody to tell you you can't do this? You have to first open, first and foremost, opening chakras, you know, this is my humble opinion. You know, we have our chakras, right? We have the root chakra, the sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. Like everybody says, oh, we'll just go and open the heart chakra, we'll open the third eye, we'll open the sacral, we'll do this, we'll do that, and all that. Look, opening these chakras also brings about a certain amount of energy, and if your body cannot withstand that energy, it creates a disruption. It's like overcharging a cell phone or charging your cell phone really fast and then it explodes. I mean, I don't think that happens because technology of cell phones, I don't know, but you get what I'm saying, right? It's like you have a bottle and you're trying to fill it with water, and then you just pour the water in, and it's just going to spill all over and make a whole big mess. Think about it like that. So it does affect the body. People don't realize there is a process. You start from a certain level and you build your way up. That is the right way to do it. People over here say, oh, I'll teach you how to open your third eye, I'll teach you how to do this, I'll teach you how to, oh sure, go ahead. But opening your third eye like that without any whatever, you're going to get to see all kinds of weird stuff. And can you withstand that? How do you deal with it? How do you tolerate? How do you manage your energies around that? People don't anyway, that's another story. This is just a small thing I want to show you all. Okay, okay, so just think about, I mean, just a little something. Okay, let's go. uh, are there any cases you're interested in? How does one astro okay, so let's talk about other honestly, there's really no case as such that I'm interested in at the moment, but everything seems to have quietened down. And you know, think about it, y'all. Take your cues from the news. All they talk about is the CEO because there's nothing else exciting going on, or it's a distraction. But me personally, is there any specific case that I'm looking at that's like really, it's not a case as such. It's something that's been gnawing at the back of my head. And also, I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I was like, imagine that. You know, we talk about, okay, this is venting a little bit. It's not a case, it's just a situation. We all appreciate our veterans, right? Our VAs, they go, they sacrifice their lives. Some of them have made the ultimate sacrifice just so we as American citizens can call this our home, right? I understand that and I appreciate that. And they should be given all the help and benefits, right? They come back, they are in so many of them, they commit suicide because, you know, whatever, right? We know all that's going on and we know that's not right and we know we should do enough. But on the other hand, how many of these people who are VAs go back on false disability excuses and end up getting so much of money and handouts? We know that a lot of that bullcrap is going on within the VA. So we see a lot of people saying, GoFundMe, they're raising money, GoFundMe for this person from this division of, you know, either the SEALs or the this or that. Again, don't get me wrong, I myself have donated. It's not wrong, it's not bad. But there is no need for us to do that. If all these people, okay, their own brethren in the Navy or the military or the Air Force or the whatever, if their own people stop scamming the VA under false pretenses, oh, I hurt my back, I am disabled, and you know, we know there's a lot of scams going on there. Why don't they crack down on those scams and all that money that they save there? Why don't they use that money to help all these people who have mental health issues, who really, you know, need prosthetics, they need this, they need that? Why can't they do that? That kind of just drives me insane, y'all. Drives me insane. And then the public, you know, it's almost like the government, these management whatever, the government agencies, they fail at what the one job they are given to do, they fail at it, and then they throw it back at us civilians, and they pull at our heartstrings and make us donate money, donate money, donate money. And then there's a certain percentage over there that's just dicking around and eating all the money under false pretexts. You know what I mean? It just drives me insane. It's just crazy. But you can't say anything about that because that's a sensitive subject, right? Wait, who's killed Robin? Yes, I'm not convinced it was him. It was, I don't believe it was a... Okay, Richard Allen, Delphi, guilty. Yeah, I think I already spoke on that. Will Putin hold up nuclear war until Trump's power? Oh, I never expected that. Wow. I do believe he's going to be a little bit quiet. There are three, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are three other supporters. What's his name? Putin has three supporters. He is going to be a quiet, and then it's going to be all hell breaks loose, and then you have the he's going to lose his options. You get what I mean? So he's thinking about it right now. He's thinking about it. He's like, okay, should I hold back? Should I hold back? So he's very close to saying, yes, I should hold back. But then there's also like, it's like a pretext. I'm holding back as a pretext, but then it's all going to turn like that. And then he's going to turn around and say, I didn't have an option. Does it make sense? Yeah. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Melody Ferris was just sentenced to life in prison for killing her husband. Melody got to speak at the sentencing and said she didn't kill her. She said her son. What? I don't even know what that case is about. You're right, Delvin. You know, sometimes you say things and you can sense the other person's sphincter muscles tightening, and that's all. Okay, I don't know what this Melody Ferris case is, Carolyn. I have no idea. Okay, let me just see her face. Melody Ferris. Melody, Ferris. Oh, get out of here, girl. For real. Yeah, I don't know if I buy that girl. I don't know, Carolyn, if I buy her. I have to see her son's face also. We'll get into that. Ooh, hang on a second. I don't know. Okay. All right, y'all. If y'all have no other questions, I have to look at that case, Carolyn. Oh, I'll tell you what I've been watching on YouTube. Oh my God, this is like chat time. Oh my God, let's chat. Let's gossip now. Oh, don't we love gossip? Okay, so this is what I watch to relieve some stress. I watch these funny farm animals and these pranks where people are like pranking their family members. then I watch these stupid things cats and dogs do kind of thing. It's funnier than heck, right? And then the other day I was looking at something and I came upon this lady, I couldn't tell you her name, who does, her whole channel is about calling out all these TikTok and YouTube superstars and their scandalous things that they've done, and they've all been like, they how they lie and they do this and they do that. So she basically like calls them out, right? And she has all the receipts, like she'll show proof of this and that and everything. And oh my god, I don't know if I should mention her name. Again, this is entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions. And allegedly do your own research and do your own due diligence. And she was talking about some lady who has a false, I don't know whether she said Boston accent or Chicago accent, I don't know. Okay. And I was like, what the hell? Like, fake, apparently this person is faking a Boston accent. So, and then I had to know, right? Because I'm nosy like that. And so I went and saw this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So I went and clicked on that video, some random video, and I just heard the girl, she was talking like literally for 30 seconds, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Get the heck out of here. And I logged out of it. And then I was watching this other girl, right, who spills the tea, if you will. And I was like, oh my god, the shenanigans, the sneakiness, the practically illegal criminal shit a lot of these people are doing, these YouTube stars and TikTok stars, and they're freaking getting away with it, and they're making all this money up the yin yang. How the hell? Like, what the hell is going on? And so that, like, had me cracking up. And I was also like, I can't believe people like that have like 1 million followers and 10 million followers. And are people so gullible that they don't see when it's so glaringly obvious that there's fraud over there and they still buy into it? I don't get it. So, cleaning hoarders' houses. Oh, oh my god, she burned him in the trash pile. What the hell? I gotta go watch that. Okay, so Lady Sapphire says Jaguar. Jaguar what? Oh, the Jaguar lady who was who talks a lot about the Diddy case. No, it's not her. Not her. I think that Jaguar lady is got some. She's got some guts, man, to be coming out and giving out all that information. I hope she's safe. Yeah, exactly, Delvin. Those are the ones. Absolutely. And these people have 1 million followers and all. I'm like, oh my god. It's unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. But anyway, so alright y'all, if y'all have no other questions, then I'll stop this video. And we can catch up again. So now my schedule's opened up a little bit, so I think I can post a little bit more regularly. But for sure on Monday I'm taking my camera and all that, and I have an appointment with tech support. So thank you again, everybody. I so apologize for the drama. So oh my god, I was so close to crying, y'all, today. I was like so upset with this thing, this stupid technology. I was like at my wit's end. But anywho, we are back to using this FaceTime camera. That's my frustration. After spending all that money on that camera, here I'm stuck with using this FaceTime camera. Nothing wrong with it, but that's not the clarity, etc., is not there, right? So everybody have a great weekend. Take care. Be happy. Be safe. Be healthy. I pray for her. JW, she is very brave. She needs to be protected. Absolutely. And I also wanted to say I have it on my calendar, so I will make an announcement, and I will maybe next week, by the end of next week, I'll know for sure, and I will put up like the live stream for Christmas, and I'll have some something interesting going on. Like I'll do a lucky draw, and but I'm going to make it only for subscribers because I don't want strangers coming in. Um, why should they benefit from it? I mean, not Blondie RX says thank you. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but I want to do this for my subscribers who have been with me for the past, couple years. I don't even know when I started. I started this in 21, right? So is it 3 years? So yes, that's all I got for y'all. My energy is winding down, and see, I didn't want. I should not have answered that. And don't get me wrong. There's nothing. I'm not upset. Sometimes some questions, like she was asking about what's her name. Was asking about that fellow Zodiac. Like, I'm glad I did. I was very tempted to do an in-depth reading, like right then and there, but I knew I'd end up getting sucked into the energy, and now I'm like, I need to cleanse. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with her asking the question, and I'm not upset she did. But sometimes, so thank you, y'all. Take care. Blessed be, and thank you for sticking around. Have a good night. Be safe. Okay, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, y'all.